So Pakistani English speakers monophthonges. So Pakistani English speakers monophthonges diphthongs, which mean monophthongs mean one vowel sound in a syllable, while diphthongs mean two vowel sounds. Okay. Pakistani English speakers monophthonges diphthongs, which mean it made the one vowel sound. Okay. Pakistani English speakers monophthongize diphthongs, which mean it makes two vowel sounds in a syllables into one vowel sound in a syllable. Okay. Pakistani English speakers monophthongize diphthongs, which mean it made two vowel sound in syllables into one vowel sound of syllables. For example, the words God, goat. So it become from goat into good into God. Okay, so it's basically making the two vowel sounds in a syllable into one vowel sounds only. So next we will go to consonants. So the first phonological features that we will see from consonants is rhoticity. So the phoneme R is pronounced in all contexts, including after a vowel, by most speakers. For example, force and warm. But the post-vowelic R is produced variably. For example, the same speakers was observed to pronounce it in start and letter, but drops in force. So the degree of rhoticity in Pakistani English varies, differentiate or different based on sociolinguistic factors. So according to Rahman, speakers of an acrolectal variety of Pakistani English may or may not pronounce a post-vowelic R compared to mesolectal and basilectal varieties who are rhotic, and speakers of these varieties pronounce their R's in all contexts. So next, retroflexicalization or retroflex stops. So Pakistani use retroflex stops. So the letters are D and D, which corresponds to the sound. The letters are T and D, which corresponds to the sounds D and D. So Kachu states that the use of retroflex stops instead of alveolar stops is listed as an example of series substitution. So what is series substitution? So series substitution involves substitution of the retroflex consonant series for the English alveolar series. So which means they substitute alveolar series to retroflex consonant. So for example, strut and dress. So next, dentalization. So Pakistani speakers also use dental stops instead of dental fricative, especially for the phoneme T and D. So for example, not and then. And next, the phoneme V and W. So no phonemic distinction between these phonemes. Both sounds were realized as allophones. For example, the word win, it's either realized as win or win. So why this happened? So this happened because Urdu does not have phonemic distinction between v and w, and also Pashto speakers do not articulate v in word final position. So as I told you before this, that both the first language may influence the way the speakers pronounce some certain words. Okay, next. Clear l. So all realization or were clear. So there is a logarithmic distribution between clear and dark in standard English, but Pakistani speakers do not exhibit this clear or dark l. So instead they just use clear l in the word. For example, the word gold and lot. So next we will move to the phonological features in spelling pronunciation. So Pakistani English tends to use spelling as a guide to pronunciation. So which means that they will pronounce the word according to the spelling. For example, the word happy, so they will just pronounce it happy according to the spelling, and also the word letter. So this gemination of consonants based on spellings. So the phonological features, the next phonological features is spelling pronunciation. So Pakistani English tends to use spelling as a guide to pronunciation, which means that when they say a word, they will just pronounce it according to the spelling. So gemination of consonant usually happen based on the spelling. For example, the word happy, which have double P, so they will pronounce it as according to the spelling, which is happy, and also the word letter. Okay, next, the vowel reduction. So the unstressed vowel, so Pakistani speakers usually reduce. So next, vowel reduction. So Pakistani English speakers usually reduce the unstressed vowel to a schwa. For example, indefinite article a, and also definite article the. Okay, next is epenthesis. So what is epenthesis? Epenthesis is the addition of one or more sounds to a word. So it usually occurs in a consonant cluster where the first consonant was a vowel sibilant and the second consonant was a stop. For example, the word stronger and the word start. Okay, so Urdu does not permit this consonant cluster, as well as Punjabi break the consonant cluster by inserting short vowel, for example, speak, and school. So next is, the next phonological feature is epenthesis. So epenthesis is the addition of one or more words, or the next phonological features is epenthesis. So epenthesis is the addition of one or more sounds to a word. It usually occurs in a consonant cluster where the first consonant was a vowel sibilant and the second consonant was a stop. For example, the word stronger and the word start. So why epenthesis happen is because the influence of mother tongue. For example, in Urdu does not permit these consonant clusters, while for the Punjabi's language, they break the consonant cluster by inserting short vowel, for example, speak, the word speak, and also school. And next is the Okay, lastly, the phonological features that we can see in Pakistani English is aspiration. So, Pakistani speakers do not aspirate stops in word initial position when they occur before a vowel. For example, the word kid, kid. So, the way Pakistani speakers pronounce kid is kid without the pronunciation of kit, kit. So this means that Pakistani speakers do not aspirate stops in word initial position when they occur before a vowel. So that's all from me. Thank you. Okay, Kak Syeda.
Kau nak cakap apa yang kita tunjuk kat situ, sumpah takut kan.
Kenapa?
Dia gigit-gigit, lepas tu dia